Hi everyone, this is
Carmela.
Carmela and Daddy, and we are here in the mating yard. So here we can see some of the mating hives. And what that means is this is where we raise our queens to sell and also for our own
And
use.
the boy bees called drones have to mate with the queens, or else the queens won't be able to lay and they won't make a hive.
That's right, yeah. So this is the tail end of the queen rearing process, which is one of the more specialized areas of beekeeping. And so like Carmela said, what each of these boxes are a series of 4 miniature hives. And so they have 4 separate entrances. As you can see, there are different colors. Here's another good example of a different style.
On this side it's blue, and over there
Yeah,
it's white,
it's
and
white.
on that side it's white.
That's
and
right.
On this side it is pink.
That's right, yeah. So there's different colors because the queen will always, and the bees will always go back to their original hive. They are like the original GPS.
And the reason each side is a different color is so that if a queen goes in the wrong side where another queen is, it'll get stung and killed.
Yeah, it'll get balled and killed, yeah. So we're just helping the queens out by making each side different. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to see, so each of these miniature hives didn't have any queens in them, and I dropped in a queen cell, which is an unhatched virgin queen. And after that, she will have gone on a few mating flights to mate with 5 to 10 drones. And 4 days after that, hopefully she's begun laying eggs. If she's begun laying eggs, then that's basically the end of the queen rearing process, because you have a successfully mated queen. So we are just going to check on a couple of the queen castles, as we call it, to see if they've successfully mated. So here, Carmela, can you hold that for me?
Yes.
Just focus on here, okay?
Right there?
Yeah, but you can go further back. Okay. So
There is 4 sections, as you can see.
Yeah.
So, and each section is a really small hive.
yeah. And here's the top of the queen cell where they laid the egg inside.
A queen
and,
cup.
Yeah, and queen cup, and they fed it royal jelly to make it a virgin queen. So let's take a look here. So what we're looking for here is we're looking for eggs, because that means she's successfully mated, and that means the queen is present. So
Can you find any?
you know what? I'm not seeing eggs, but I'm seeing a really clean, a semicircle. Can you show this here?
What?
Show the whole frame. So back up so you can see the whole frame. There we go. So they're keeping this whole area here clean. They're not putting any nectar in there. So what that's telling me is there's a virgin queen somewhere. There's still a queen pheromone.
And they're keeping it clean for eggs.
Yeah, they're keeping it clean for eggs. Same on the other side. You have a whole side full of drawn out comb, but they're keeping it clean so that the queen can lay once she's ready. So I'm gonna open up another one. And so for this, I'm just gonna write Virgin Queen ? And then August 3. Okay. Let's check this one. I think we might have luck with this one. What do you think, Carmela?
There's the queen cup, but once it's opened, I might be able to actually tell. It
Yeah.
looks pretty good.
So far, so good, eh?
Mm-hmm. From the top, it looks good but you can see very.
So here's a good
little.
example. So you can see that
there's a hole in it, so the queen has
Queen
came
hatched out. Yeah.
So that means there must be a queen.
Well, the queen hatched. Well, just lots of things can kill the queen when she's out laying.
Like another queen.
Okay, good sign. So I see eggs and I even see larvae.
Good.
So that
Then
means
that
that
means
the
there
queen's
is
been
a-
laying for quite some time now in here. So now that I see that,
Where
I'm
are they?
look for the queen. Here, can you just take a picture of or show the frame? There we go. So, yeah, this whole side is filled with eggs.
It's harder to see because there's so many bees and they're very small.
Yeah, the queen should be obvious in this one because she's going to be very light because the queen mother was very light. And all the other ones I found from the same queen mother have been light. So not striped at all. Okay, so I don't see her yet on this one, so I'll just put that here for now. But we know she's going to be in here because the queen doesn't leave when she starts laying.
And it's longer.
Much longer. You see her?
Huh.
It's filled with eggs.
Gotta find a...
Here, let's keep looking here.
Hmm.
So this part just takes a lot of patience because you just gotta look and look and you'll find her eventually.
She might be, like, inside of that giant pile of bees.
She could be. Let me just blow it. No, I don't think so.
Where could it be? Where could she be?
I'm gonna go back to the original one, okay? I'm pretty sure she's on the other one. The main one.
Okay.
So I'm just quiet here because it takes concentration to find the bees. It's just like Where's Waldo?
The bees are right there. You didn't say queen, you said bees.
Oh yeah, the queen bee. That's right. Can you hold it so you can see the whole frame? Maybe they can see it on the screen better than we can find it.
Just gotta find a light bee.
I'm not, oh, I see her.
Where?
She's under that big cluster, so I'm gonna grab her and mark her as soon as she gets out. There she is. Okay.
Where?
So here, let me just right over there. Show the.
Oh yeah. I see the longer one, but she's got some stripes.
Yeah, she does have stripes. She's not as light as I thought.
She's got like...
There she is. I don't know if you can see her, but she's clearly different. I'm gonna grab her right now and mark her. Here, Carmela.
So that it'll be easier to find.
And you know what year she'll be born. She's born.
I think she was born this year.
That's right.
So that means it's gonna be green. Right?
Yeah.
You've got her.
Okay, so there's the queen.
Right there. Can you see the bee in his hand? I can zoom in.
You don't need to zoom in. That's good enough. So just hold it there, and I'm going to show them how I mark it. So I use a paint pen.
Green paint pen.
Right, so harmless,
Now it's easy to...
non-toxic paint
Now
pen.
it's easier to see because it looks like he's holding a green dot.
Yeah. There we go. Now I put her back in, and so at this point, I can do several things. I can put her inside of a little cage with 4 really young bees and sell them to another beekeeper. Or I could put her into a little cage and introduce her into one of my other hives if they need a new queen. Or I can just keep her in here for now, which is what I'm going to do. Because we already have, all of our big hives, our production hives already have queens. But this is the time of year that you'll want to re-queen some of your production hives as well. Maybe with some queens that weren't doing as well as others. So anyways, there she is. So my mistake, she's actually quite striped and actually quite a bit darker. But it's a nice long queen. So anyways, thanks for joining us.
And very
Just push her back.
green now.
Yeah, very green.
And if
Put it back in and we will shut it.
and if you are ever gonna have bees, if you're nice to the bees, they'll be nice to you. Just if you're nice to them, they're not gonna sting you.
That's right. Look at how brave Carmela is. See, she's just wearing her veil. She's wearing regular clothes. So if you respect the bees will respect you. So there's a mated queen in here. That's great. And I'm gonna finish off all the rest of the
And the boy bees will not sting. They do not have stingers.
That's right. Excellent. Okay, bye for now.